Hello there, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the TaloHalo stream. Today, we play more Outer Wilds. Oh, let me ping everyone. I forgot to do this last stream. Boo! Oh, no, wait. What? Boom! It has the funny embed where it's the zoomed in emote. That's awesome. How's it going, guys? I hope you guys are doing well on this fine Tuesday. It's Outer Wilds Tuesday. We're 2 for 2 now. Whoa! I was thinking, man, I like playing video games. I was trying to think about, oh, what video game should I play today? And I was like, man, gotta get back on the Outer Wilds grind. Saying grind as if it is some sort of hard challenge for me to play this game. This game's awesome. And in the last, oh, here, hold on, let me see. Will this work? Are we good? Wait, hold on. Hold on. It's being weird again. Outer Wilds. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yup. Close. Uh-huh. Okay, hold on. Why is it not working? Let's see. Let's do. Can I like refresh it somehow? Hide, unhide. There we go. Okay, that's all I need to do. Perfect. Let's get back into it. As per previous stream, I probably will not be looking at chat all too much for this stream. I might tap in from time to time, but I'll be here. I appreciate you guys coming out, and I'll try to check in with you. But we're gonna get into some grain play. Our last stream, I remember I kept spawning in, and I tried to go to the planet under, or the place under the planet that breaks apart. So our immediate goal is we run, and we go, and we're gonna go up, and we're gonna speed run to the planet that breaks apart into a million billion pieces, and we're gonna try and get into that observatory because there's like a bunch of stuff we can do. Now I have to remember how to play the game. TaloHalo. That's where we gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, I accidentally pinged the Hollow's lantern. Engage autopilot. Take me there, awesome ship guy. Okay. And what we'll do is Yup, one of these. Oh, look at that. Look at that landing. Oh, yes. We're good at this game now. Look at that. Way different than the first stream. Don't ignore the fact that I almost went out into space with no suit. We are at the North Pole, and we need to find a way down. Looks like something over here, potentially. We gotta find a crack in the surface. Maybe this. This looks promising. Apparently there's like some key to teleportation or something within the planet. There's like a few different things. Oh. Wait, what the heck? That's new. I don't remember this. Escape Pod 1. Frequency discovered distress beacon. Untranslated Nomai recording. Thatch. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? Felix. No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch! The moon is approaching again! Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have a guest. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly the volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Are they implying that the moon is alive? Is that what they're trying to say? Regardless, we have a spaceship that we can check out. Look at this. Launching Escape Pod 3, launching Escape Pod 2, now launching Escape Pod 1. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Escape Pod 1, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict, hospitable. So they crashed here. Emergency escape hatch. Oh! Cool. Let's, Oh! Oh, no! Take me back up. Alrighty. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Well, thanks for the warning. Okay. Will this allow us to go on a path to the observatory? There we go. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. This is a safe zone. Ooh. Yeah, they got like houses in here. Thatch, this knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Okay. They mentioned that before. I remember reading about that. Signal looked like an eye. Round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Wait. Because it's like an eye. I'm using a lot of my fuel here. That's, I think, where we need to go. Over there, though I don't know if it's too far gone to try and reach that. We can make an effort, or we could just keep exploring around here. Seems to be a lot of writing. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt Melloray. I think that person's alive. So we've got escape beacon frequency. Maybe we can use that to find other escape pods. Because there's 2 other escape pods we gotta look out for at this point. Here's a big hole. Some writing. Plume, my brother wasn't in escape pod 1 with us. Was he in pod 2 or pod 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. So it kind of sounds like this is the first place they went to. Oh wait, is that the place? No, that's the other place. That's not the place I want to go. Whoa, there's a huge chunk of the planet. Oh, we can go this way? Boom. There's something over there. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. So remember when they were like, this is the safest structure. Don't wander far from here. And then that house just fell into the void. Good to know. They don't know anything about structural integrity. Ship log updated. Hey, that sounds like right above me. Okay, that's that one. What is this? Thorns around the ship? Oh, these are the ships. Oh, these are the escape pods that went out from the big ship. And so this guy, the eye, was like calling for this dude, and then the Thorn planet is evil, and that's why Harmonica guy is there. And then they ejected to save themselves from Thorn planet. It all makes sense now. I'm piecing together the story using contextual clues. Okay, at this point, the evil moon is back. Don't really know where much to go from here other than, like, translating more writing. Kusa, we can hear the other escape pods' distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Wonder, okay. This is escape pod 1. What if we try to go back to the ship and look for more escape pods? I think that's probably the best course of action. I feel I've run my time too poorly. Unless, of course, I somehow could make it to the South Pole. Which might not be impossible. Now that I'm looking at it, hold on. Are we not just here? Oh God, it's lagging. Oh God. Wait a minute. Hold on. One more jump. Oh. Attach me. Yes. Danger. Ghost matter detected. That's what all of... Please. 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 Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, if there's a bright side, we now know there's ghost matter there, so we can't really do too much. And we gotta be careful with our fuel now. Just gotta... Okay, we're good. Let me in! Freeze detected. Oxygen tank refilled. Perfect. Let's activate this. Activate the mechanism! Now we'll be able to get back using oxygen as propellant. That's how that works? That's pretty crazy, actually. But it's okay. Because now we just TP back. And ship's right there. Oh. And let's get this fuel right here. Uh-oh. I don't like where that thing's headed towards. Can we go on the moon? Is that possible? I am intrigued. Hollow's lantern. Surely there must be some mystery for us to solve. Oh, hold on. Wait, I want to match velocity. Okay. Unbuckle. This seems like it's going to be dangerous. There's like no gravity here. Okay. Okay. So actually, like, does it not have a gravitational pull? Well, some kinda. Our ship was able to land. But I guess it's swinging around the moon so much. Anything? At this point, it's just launching. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Down. No. No. No, match velocity. Match velocity. Go. No. Velocity matched. Yes. Oh, God. Oh. Whoo. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, we're so back. Right, we've got to be careful, because the higher up we get, not going to be affected by gravity, but there's something in here. Not this one. Not this one. Oh God. Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is so weird. Is it in this one? Which one of the volcanoes had ruins in it? This one's pretty tall. Not this one. This one, maybe? Or is this the one I just went to? I'd love to find something here before. Yes! Here it is. Warning, increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. We've got the Timber Hearth. Timber Hearth? Oh! Of course. Because this is taking us to, the mines. So, and then the other one is to here. Whoa! Whoa! Let's see what we got here. Friends in the Timberhearth Mines, the last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. Deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. Brute. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof. However, briefly, has kindled my curiosity. Supernova-proof? Like the Smash tournament. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest cracker opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Why is it lagging? Why is it lagging, bro? So they made an encampment within a volcano specifically so they could like use it as a forge. That's crazy. Now, I have made note that I can no longer see my ship. I am wondering why this is. Where's my ship? Fuel level critical. That's great. Go, Scout. Into the sun. Oh, it's orbiting. What if we could catch a ride on a planet somehow? Like that one. Into space. Fuel the plate using oxygen as propellant. Okay. Well. I think we might be cooked, chat. Oh, jeez. That's brutal. Okay. Let's start over. So we've got to find some way to deal with this, like, ghost rocks or whatever it is. Let's see. Chat saying anything? Anything? Stream sounds a little quiet. Oh, okay. Noted. Oh, wait, hold on. I tell you what, it might be because... That's weird. I don't know why that's doing that. Mute this. Mute this. I'll turn this up And hopefully that will help to increase the problem. Oh, dang. You took a big breath because you couldn't breathe. That's kind of freaky. Kind of nuts. Okay. Let's get back in there. Let's take a look at the ship's log and see if there's anything to say in here. Or also, actually, hold on, let's do this. The eye signal locator. High energy lab, the hanging city, escape pod 1. Ooh, ooh, so much. So much stuff. Okay. View rumored entry. The vessel crashed somewhere in dark bramble. Yeah. 3 pods escaping my vessel. My escape pods never made it out of dark bramble. Oh yeah. That does look like that. Somewhere in the out. Oh, that's saying, that's showing all the places they went. More to explore here. Yknow city just to the north of Revik's campsite. Ash Twin Project. North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There's a uniquely shaped Yknow ruin on the surface. Warp technology. Man, there's a lot out here. The orbital probe cannon, huh? Let's say we check out the orbital probe cannon. Actually, hold on, wait. I want to go back up. Suit up. Open hatch. What did this say? Good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hear yourself fooling around. So there might be a path where we don't encounter the ghost matter, maybe? I don't know if that's what it's trying to imply. It might be worth investigating. But for now, let's take off for some new ventures. Alright. Let's get out into space. Let's go for... Giant's Deep is really far away right now. We're kind of headed towards the Interloper. And Dark Bramble. Let's see what's up with the Interloper. I have no idea what's happening with this thing, so let's take a look. Dark Bramble's right there. Firing retro rockets. It's coming right at us! Watch out! Wait, actually, watch out. Ooh, whoa. Here we are. Boom. Alright. Let's just wait for now. Let's go. Again, we've got very, very weak gravity, which means we need to be careful. What is this? Oh, this is actually the surface of the rock. Let's see. I feel like there's generally some things of interest at the poles of the planet. Whoa! Ice! Slippery. Here's the North Pole. Oh, here we go. The dark side of the comet. Oh. Well, hello there. I'm translating. No, my reading. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, can someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise. I think, Clary, if you don't mind waiting here with him, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey now, why did we just lose all sense of gravity? The thing is, the ship did get encased in ice. So, how we get in? Next objective. Somehow, is there a way we could get inside the ship? Hey! Hey, hold on. The ship. No, no. Where's the ship going? Why? Why is the ship all the way over there? Okay. Cool. Is this like Subnautica for space? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't done much with Subnautica. Okay. Well, I see two potential options. We are currently just floating away. There is some kind of possibility that we could maybe get to Giant's Deep. If we can match its velocity, which we are currently attempting to do, then maybe we could land there. But it's the water planet. Okay. Man, I should have stayed on there. Hey, wait a minute. It's the white hole. Could I potentially make it to the spaceship? I really don't know if me, like, launching myself this way is actually doing much. Fuel level critical. Okay. Well, I have moved myself forward. And I think I'm going towards it. The way that the comet is moving is like, okay, there's definitely some sense of motion that I have thrown myself into. Well, there's Giants Deep. I think I missed my ride. But I probably wouldn't have wanted to go there anyway. If there was just some chance that I could launch myself towards the white hole. Wait. Using oxygen. Yes. Coast. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Things are getting bigger. I just need to... Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm moving too fast. Yeah, we're done for. I was about to go back onto the interloper. Okay. So, a bit concerning. But we found something. You know, we did something and then our ship just like left us for some reason. The gravity just like completely disappeared. And I'm not entirely sure how that works. I'm not a gravitationalist. That was not my major. How is the stream audio now, by the way? Is it better? Is it seeming more normal? Wait, Frozen Nomai Shuttle. There's more to explore here, really. Oh! Can we go? I see. Pretty good. Nice. Okay. Also, I just got food. I got nuggets and fries. Apparently, unbeknownst to me, and then apparently they were delivered by Grubhub, and Grubhub took my fries. Why the heck, Grubhub? That's not cool. Alright. But it does mean we're going to the gravity cannon, which I did want to do. Okay. There it is. The gravity cannon. That's what launched the blue thing. Well, alright, there it is. Oh, but it, like, it's all torn apart now. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa. Why did that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Can we... Hold on. Land here. As much as we can land. Suit up. Oh. Hey, now. Okay. I need to repair this. What else needs to be repaired? I think a lot of stuff on the other side of the ship. Yeah. Oh, the electrical systems. We gotta do wires. Like Among Us. Oh. What else is, headlights damaged, landing gear damaged, autopilot damaged. Here's the headlights. And the autopilot. Okay, So we're on the gravity cannon. Perhaps this is more of the actual, like, launching point of the cannon. Oh. Hold down. A gravity well, essentially. Go down into the spaceship. Perfect. Whoa. Seems way bigger on the inside. We've got writing. Launch module. Ship log updated. What about this? This is control module. This is the recall module? Or, oh wait, no. It's the same thing. Here we go. Probe tracking module. Okay. So this one got destroyed. Oh. Launch scout. Oh, is this brambles? Of the dark variety? Is there... I mean, it looks like there's an opening from that outer window. Maybe we could go outside and find it. And then this one actually has stuff attached. This is the way I came in. It's not. Trees detected. Music? Okay. The launch module projection scan. Oh yeah, here it is. I could definitely get in here. Surely. And that plant, that's definitely the evil tree plant. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. I see. Am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance at finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can. As far as it can, I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Now, what's crazy is it seems like that thing was just launched. So what if it's some kind of thing where, like, all of this stuff is happening at, like, near the same time? And, like, their descendants are actually, like, existing in different time frames, but it's not as different as we think. Something like that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's the Giant's Deep. We've seen that. What if we swap this out for this tablet. I have bad news. Evans, Euro says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I'll be pulling my locomotive limb here, Usaba. Oh, you read this. I remember reading this. Interesting. Now, what is this? Here we go. Oh, okay. Seven minutes, 51 seconds ago. Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Yeah, see? Like, wait a minute. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. Yeah, and it's like actively updating. Okay. Now what if we bring it over here? Launches the probe, which I remember we tried to follow one time, I think. Orbital probe cannon. In launch log, orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Warning, orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. So the question is, launched the thing. Orbital probe cannon. Damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact, no structural damage. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. So our next thing that I want to do is I want to get access not that one. Is that one? Which one? Is that the one that's open? I can't tell. Oh, I think it's this one. No, it is that one. We can just go and check. We can fuel back up at the ship. Yeah, okay. Perfect. We can now enter. This place has been kind of destroyed. That being said, control module projection stone. Okay, we read that one. But what about probe tracking module projecting stone? Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once, anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Well, where's the probe tracking module? I'm seeing thunder. I'm seeing a branch of some kind. Okay. I've got two theories. Theory 1. This is in the dark bramble somewhere. Or more likely, theory 2. We gotta go to the center of the water planet. Velocity matched. Okay. Fuel level critical, whatever. Let's go over here. We're already pretty far along. I don't know if we'll be able to make any super significant progress. So, I'll tell you what we can do. What are we next to? What could we do? I mean, we're on the giant steep. Might as well, right? Let's just get like a general idea of the landscape. I'll tell you what, open hatch. Yeah. It's the guy. Yeah, bro. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch in a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? Nope. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, a time loop makes sense. Cool. Taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfels and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfels about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. Here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. Replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. Well, sounds familiar. Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the loop. So no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory. If you find out anything new about the statues of the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. He says as there's a giant tornado. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful in the sun. Okay. Just got launched into space. That's crazy. Crazy planet. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, it'll put you in trance if you stare at it long enough. Okay. What's up with this planet? Ha, I know, right? Oh, you meant, like, tell you more about it. I gotcha. The giant's deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones. Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. It's likely to kill you. Ship, it's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone can combine toss it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. Hope it's not low. Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? Saw 7 out of 10 on the Gavin relaxation scale. It's only 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. Found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart the start of each time loop? For real? Figure out why. What? I don't know what I said. Sounds scary how much that sounds like something Scheduled Feldspar would do. I think too much power. I'm pretty surprised that Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Signal identified. Gabbro. Woohoo. I don't know how much more time we have left. Launch module. Control module. Probe tracking module. So much stuff. Statue Island. Yeah, we should probably go there. If time allows. Oh, wait. Oh. No, I want to go out, but... Aft hull damage. Oh, there we go. But there is also those scout. Hazard. It seems it's only hazardous for a little bit. Did I run through? Wait, what the heck? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What was that? Now this doesn't look quite right for this specific area. It's frozen. Really? well. Oh. Oh, right, because the gravity's so heavy. Got stuck down here anyways. What is this? Alright, well, I've got some new direction. We can now go to more places on the deep island. I think I understand the ghost matter a little bit more. It's not just an instant you can't go here. There's some more nuance to it. So we need to work out just where we can and can't go. This is still completely bright orange, even though everything else is completely dark. It's a light source. Hey, it's getting brighter! Yeah, bro. Okay. Lots of good progress. Let's get a move on. Enter the launch codes. Let's, this time around, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, right here. This is what I want to do. Let's go to the twins. We have not been here at all yet. There seems to be quite a good bit to explore. Whoa, wait. Wait, that's a really cool planet. New planet. Let's see what it's got in store. We've got a gravity just under 1. So okay. Ooh, right. Here's a portal section, it looks like. But to where? Where could it be connected to? Because obviously the connection is not active right now. Let's go down here. Oh, looks like so, oh, where'd the can? There's the ship, escape pod. Escape pod 2, distress beacon. Untranslated, no, my recording. Yknow. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Russ. Our escape pods, passengers are afraid, but physically well, Yknow. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. They certainly did not. I have the insider information. Start from the bottom. Or no, start from the top. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Yup. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperatures prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. The heat from the star system sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Nana, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. Be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Oh, I see. Emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Let's go look at some interesting rocks. Those rocks sure were interesting. Cactus. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Colas and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Oh, an anglerfish. We can't go through there. Interesting. That's one of the creatures that was supposed to be on Giant's Deep, I thought. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter there. The cavern Melloray found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind. Do not linger, as this area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Oh. And it goes to the surface. Oh, I see. It's like on the canyon walls. Fill your air supply tank. Turn quickly. Your jet boosters actually serve as a pretty solid light source. We gotta go though. The sand is filling up. So, yeah, we can use this as a light source, too. Oh. Run. Oh. Can't go that way. So that's got to be like a you do that instantly type of deal. Path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward to the opening above them. Scenery is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Something down there? Not sure what's over there. Okay, what was it saying? Walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. In the opening, climb above. Oop! Bonked my head. Cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mellorai and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Oh, I see. So that's like a shortcut. I guess if we were to go fast enough. Oh, something's down there. Fallen sand. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Nothing seems to be of too great interest. Oh, whoa. There we go. We've made it. What's up here? It's the anglerfish place. You can't read this, I assume. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Colas and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis there's another entrance to this cave. If there is, Colas and I will find it. We can't leave this valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Mellorai, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. These guys were having fun. Not allowed. Yeah. Interesting. Is that the way in? Might be. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's gotta be. 3 minutes oxygen remaining. Okay, okay, we'll go to where the trees are. Relax. bones. Oh, man. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Idea. I almost can't comprehend this as being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. There are other ways to generate this level of power. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. If we fail, the probability of this is not insignificant. Hello, Colas. We will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Why do I have a feeling that's not how it went? Whoa! That's cool. Oh! I'm seeing it now. The sand is rising. Okay, well, here's my thought. We are probably a little bit out of time. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Oh yeah, look at how much sand is pouring in. Spooky. All the skeletons. Like there was a whole civilization here, and then they all just. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, well, this makes enough sense. But I need to get out. Ideally. Ghost man. Where? Oh, there's stuff in there. Hole in the floor. No, I want this to be level ground. Okay. It appears. Oh man. Ghost man that killed him. What causes ghost man? Did they ever stay? Looks like we can just platform. welcome in this place. The shrine is a space reflecting what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observe the eye's signal in our travels and follow it here to find its source. And what we know is this: the source of the signal which we've chosen, called the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Oh man. Low-key being buried, but whatever. I think we've got time. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? It could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something for us? Could it need us? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Are you truly as special as you believe? Oh yeah. It really is filling up. Gravity cannon? What do you mean? It looks like this way is safe. Ghost matter detected nearby. Whoa! Ah. Too much sand. Okay, well, that's some good information to know. Fuel level critical. So again, okay, there it is. Ship's on the other side of the planet. It's like, where's the ship? Oh, whoa! Oh, that's the signal. Oh, dude, I thought it was the, yeah, like that area over there, and the space station was, like, calling back. Now, my question is, if it's so inhospitable up here, why do we have, like, this area where stuff is obviously built on the surface? Like, I guess they had, like, a science team that went out afterwards, but look at me. Let's check in with the log. Escape pod 2 was found. The Sunless City was found. Angler fish fossil was found. There's another planet. We could hop, skip, and jump over to the other twin. Oh. Oh. I see. That's why. Sandy. That's really cool. It's not just sand, it's ash. Looks like we are near the scroll. Where is the scroll? Nice place. Got some trees in here. It's like got some gravitational pull to it. Oh, here we go. Here's our first delivery. Yknow, one warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on TaloHalo as I write this. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the Forge, my unfinished work there, is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. My gratitude, Larry. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Cook found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Yknow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister! In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron star. And go meet her on the White Station. Banger line, bro. I'd be happy to explain our findings. That's so funny. Let's keep going this way. This is the pursuit. There's that other tower. Oh my gosh. This planet is like completely like hollowed out. Robots? Automatons. Oops. Huh. Buckets. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Remy thinks I'm a gas. I don't recall requesting that you monitored this conversation, Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yknow. That, at least, we can agree on. Oh. Ow. 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 Quick, before the planet dies. Gather all the information. Sun Tower offline as of 9 minutes 40 seconds ago. All other towers online. So each cycle is 10 minutes. Ow. It's right here. minutes oxygen remaining. Well, wouldn't you know it, I don't think that's gonna make much a difference. Oh, man. Wait. I have to figure out what it says! Let me read! Let me read! No! Interesting, interesting indeed. Wow. Something just launched really fast. Okay. Let's see what we can get up to this time. We've got options. I want to go back to TaloHalo. This time, I want to actually get in that observatory. Ow. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna land right here. Unbuckle. Here's the landing camera. For what it's worth. Oh yeah! Spacesuit. Aha! I need one of those. Oops. I forgot. Very efficient day. I keep killing my guy by, like, lack of oxygen. Like, suffocation, which is, like, completely terrifying to me, and I feel really bad for doing it. Okay. TaloHalo. Take 2. Engage autopilot. Just realized, is that a gravity can? Hold on. Unbuckle. Put on the spacesuit. Now open hatch. I'm intrigued. Because it appears to me we've got a similar looking structure. I think it was over here. Have I been here? I think so. I think this is where I first landed on the planet. cool. It's one of my guys' old. This is weird purple crystal. What's up with that? Okay. Now we're starting to lose the plot here. I just like, I want to land on one of the poles. So I'm like, that part of the planet's not going to get destroyed. But I feel like it's honestly not that huge of a concern. Let's just stress beacon. This way. And refuel while I'm at it. We can come back to this planet and oh no. Oh, that must be the the other escape pod on evil planes. Nope. No, open badge. Here's the one right here. Okay. I'm coming, escape pod 1. There you are. Okay. Watch out! Landing bridge is falling down. Okay. It also said there was more to explore here. How much more? I'm not entirely certain, but... yeah, this is the stuff about the eye. Ray's fine. Now look at this. This is crazy. Is this where they found it? Given concerns about settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pods so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not to merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. Moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use a gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Here we go. Let's follow the path. What a cool planet. I love the idea that this is just like a completely like hollow planet. Just got a black hole in the middle. Go. Made it to the icy section. Interesting. I don't recall the other path I took. Ship log updated. Oh, it's because I'm not on the side of the observatory. I'm on the Hanging City. Well, actually, probably is go that way, but let's go a different way. Oh, gravity's increased here too. Oh God. Okay, right. This is where I came from. Me forgetting stuff instantly. Shout outs. Oxygen remaining. Oof. Oh, well, that's convenient. Goes medic. Okay, this is the entrance. You can just directly go up. Matter detected. Oh wait, does it tell me? Oh, surface integrity 99%. Nice. I like that it tells me that. Scroll. Whoa, actually, hold on. You got multiple. Come back. Come on. Hey, come back, come back. Lammy, explanation of festivals. I like how, oh, look, you can really tell the distinction in the writing. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. In some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Yknow's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. A single festival could last a long, long time. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made. Okay, well, then why'd you start it like that? One thing we do know is that everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. This early universe expanded and also cooled down. Once it cooled down, enough particles were able to group together and form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day, the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Yknow tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. It's like the most normal, like, scroll I've read. Like, that was not a video game thing. That was just a person talking. Okay. Anything up here? Oh, this was just the path. Path down. This is actually a different piece with ghost matter. Ooh, watch out. the scroll? Wait. Oh, I see. Whoa! Oh, here we go. Now, this is the place. Oh my gosh, the way the black hole does that. It's crazy. But we do have a new scroll to put in the scroll up here. It looked like this was a school place, which is cool. Oh, I guess that makes sense. These are like subjects. Why we should build a new vessel. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in the star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Cola says we used to do. Probably wouldn't be hard to get parts. Wow! Quinfred is ready with a party of one. Hi, Quinn. We're playing Outer Wilds and reading. I hope you like reading. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures like the towers on Ash Twin for parts. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. So the kids here are like, I don't care about all this crazy stuff. I just want to go home. Which is kind of real. Don't go out that way. Gotta get over there, though. Gotta get over there. Pac-Man World is mid. Were you playing Pac-Man World? Lots of ghost matter nearby. And the entrance to that. Let's see, anything up here? Doesn't appear to be. It's the same freaking place that I came from. I keep going back here. Alright, we've been to all this stuff with like the school and whatever. Hey, this is the icon for the place, isn't it? School district. Oh, Meltwater district. Eye Shrine district. Black Hole Forge district. Whoa. Wait, that's crazy. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Wait, so there's like... Man, there's a lot to explore here. Oh. A teleporter. Black Hole Forge controls. Feel like I should probably read how to operate this. Or... Oh! Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's keep going this way. The Ashton project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Dang, no one wanted to write. No one gasped. Doesn't seem to be so. More scrolls. Here we go. Solution 2. I don't want a solution 2. I want a solution 1. Please direct me to the location of solution 1, please. I would like to read in order. Thank you. I feel strange trying to recreate Anna's warp core without Nona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care, not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. What if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in the star system and never saw Nona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he's taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Nona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone! No poke. That's cool. I think that takes me... Yeah, we're at the North Pole. So this will take me up to, like, the surface. Which... I don't want to go up there. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Dark Bramble is where... I thought that was on Nine's Deep. That's what anglerfish are. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Yeah, see, like, the actual time discrepancy between all of these is pretty large. What Mellorai and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken, and at best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said... Oh, wait. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature and extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint provided we're available to transport it back to. And solution 2, we could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to a Nona who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe that I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but a Nona explained many of his designs to me. It's the safest path for our clan. It's the safest path, the best one. Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. The search for the eye is a futile one. We should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I'd very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Banning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, its knowledge we have little hope of recovering, and I think it would be best to relearn. So we had like 2 schools of thought. Let's see. falling apart. I'd like to get through as much of this area as I can. Seems to be a lot of interesting info pieces. Oh, that sun's getting really red. Oh, there's the shrine to the eye. Definitely gotta investigate here. Basically like the religious ventures of this group of people. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. I suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. We welcomed in this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. To the eye signal on our travels and follow the defined source. To the signal. To possibilities. It's the same that was written on the other one. I no longer believe, as I did as a child, on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here are almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. I might have called out to any sentient species, or might not have been calling out at all. And my ancestors heard the eye signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Interesting. It's like we're seeing a shift. Because, like, the Nomai are very, like they love, like, developing and innovating, but then they find this, like, signal that's like, oh, it's calling to us. It's like a religious thing. And they're like, oh, we do this. And now we're seeing a split, a divide between, like, oh, what's really important? What does everyone see as the most valuable? It seems like it's a lot being based on the fact that this is like, they built the schools here. This was a very knowledgeable civilization. Okay. Not that way. Yeah, I see. Okay, well. Oh. Okay. Then how are we supposed to make it up there? Surely there's some way. Is it that time? It's that time. trees here. Fuel level critical. Oh well. Ow. Maybe we're supposed to ride the big thing up there. I could see that. We can watch it from here. Watch the fireworks. It is pretty cool. Boom. Hello, space station. Still, we haven't made it to the observatory. Let's keep going. I'd like to know... Well, first, I'd actually like to know a couple things. Both of them, of course, being related to our favorite hollow planet. There goes the probe. All right. First things first. We're checking this out. Because, like, we just have to. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. There we go. TaloHalo projection stone. But it's already in there. Solanum, I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready. But there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower's on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west of the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Gratitude for the directions, Bellis. I'll see you soon. What? What? What is that? I fear I do not understand what you're referring to. Whatever. Crossroads. Well, before we do any of this... Oh, goodness. Southern Observatory. The Crossroads. We got... The shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. Call the shuttle home? Is the Quantum Moon the thing? The interloper? The asteroid? I think it might be. This looks like the shuttle. Oh. Solanum, I'm here! After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. I don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the south pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is who we are. I am ready. Oh. Pull me back in. Oh! Oh, that takes me back. Okay. We have launched. Cool. Where are we going? View map. Interesting. Okay. So we have a launcher. Doesn't really look like this is sending us anywhere in particular. It's not doing anything. This launches us. Oh. Oh, it stops. Oh. 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 Oh, I died. Okay. Okay, I think I understand. So there's a quantum moon orbiting Brittle Hollow. And we have to use the shuttle to get there because there's a secret with the shuttle. Let's look at the ship's log. Black hole forge, hanging city, gravity cannon, tower of quantum knowledge, quantum moon. All right, let's called Yknow structure from the quantum moon. No my name's still on him. Landed a shuttle on the quantum moon. So, okay. So there's multiple gravity cannons. It seems the gravity cannon on the Ash Twin. Doesn't know my shuttle. Yeah, Ember Twin. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's go to that Ember Twin. Where's the sun? We'll have to go quick. Oh. Okay. Get my suit. My suit. Ooh. Hello. What we have from here? Oh, it's tracking each of the planets. That's pretty cool. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears when no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? It's my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it. Or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I found your note, Melray. Kindly count me in among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist as it moves to another location. I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around TaloHalo, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Earth as well. Well, there's that quantum moon. If they line up, does the moon appear? Oh, this must be it. What? Oh, like resets. Oh, interesting. I didn't finish reading about it. Its relics move while unconsciously observed. It might be a form of microscopic quantum mechanics. Great. Fuel. Or, yeah, it is fuel. I need to move quick. I'm already wasting time. Quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Winona Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's also possible there exists a sixth place in the star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. Keen eyes, my friends, this moon travels to a total of 5 locations now. Oh. Quantum moon. No, that's not the quantum moon. That's the fucking ash thing. Gravity cannon. I bet the only way to access it is from inside. Oh, hello. Let's see. What's up this way? Oh! Oh! Oh. It's the stone that moves. Chloe's is missing revenge from the lakebed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. We don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this help us recover Colas. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole? I plan to re-examine the northern lakebed cave. Your friendly rock will meet us down there. An update, Miller and I went back to the lakebed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. Oh, it just appeared. Oh, it's so freaky. But something's up. This and the quantum moon. Hazard, you don't say. Oh, is this the... Oh, this is the dry lake bit. There's a guy up there. And then... we need to go... There's the tower. Should check that out. The sand's already started falling. We might need to change our plan of attack for the day. Dude, it's so hard. I keep wanting to like do a thing, and then it's like, wait, but I've discovered a new thing that now I want to do this instead. Here we go. Because it's you. Hello. I take your first look at the over the hourglass twins. Mind the sand now. Hornfels asked me to update star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye on or 4 on the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. How do I know if I'm spotting supernova? Extra bright stars in the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your exceptional scope, you can tell they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is so unusual to see 2 in a single day. What if some of these stars are older than we realized? Right now I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Or maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with local scouts, so I've been taking pictures of everything right here in my campsite. You've seen the old shipwreck site on every twin southern hemisphere, the one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky. It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. It's a nomad ship. If I know my ruins across the twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd seen it with my scouts. Where do they live? The surface clearly. I found something. I found the thing underground. Maybe I gotta like talk about it more. Yep. That one. Let's go 1 to dead. I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty though. Right now sand is flowing from Ashwin to Ember Twin. Did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. It's interesting. Check out the other twin once I learn more when the sand drains off. Just saying hi. Is stuff over here. Hey, wait a minute. Interesting. Friends, if you find any sign of Colas, I implore you to tell me. Vanished without a trace during our research trip, has been missing ever since. Hello, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Colas. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Colas and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about the unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in this area. Was young Colas lost Miller disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. Happened in an instant without warning. I turned away from Colas to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Yknow. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Colas disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. No time to squander. Hello, rock. What's here? What's this? Oh, this is the escape shuttle. Do we go lake bed? Kind of think we go lake bed. Oh, I never. Hold on. It's church. Sand. Alright. This is another area that's time regulated. Makes enough sense to me. In such a case, I think the wisest option at this point would be to see how much we can explore the other twin. Not to mention this guy right here. Oh, I remember this. I remember seeing the cactus. Here. This appears to be the correct way. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings of the White Hole Station. Maybe and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Finding sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ashwin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path for the lab. Got it. Makes sense to me. Sunless City. It's over that way. Whoa. Here's the teleporter. The ship's right over here, too. Okay. So, just gotta go early enough that we can get into the Sunless City and explore all of its attributes. So while that's happening, let's go to this guy. And explore it all we can. Oh dear. Would this be a good spot to land? It appears so. Sunbuck. So it's out here. That elevator goes up. Looks like we might not be able to access this place until it's fully cleared out all of the sand. But there was more stuff. I didn't get a chance to explore down here. We went this way, I think. Oh, wait, this is interesting. This is a great silhouette. Ah, yes, here. I think this is where I wanted to go. This whole belt runs around the equator of this planet. Go up, and here is the scroll. Let's see what kind of data was left here. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Yknow would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. You know, I'll let you go ahead, sir. Please be my guest. Oh yeah, and look, they rotate on like in that section. Well, like the canyon is where the sand goes in. That's pretty cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gravity well. Oh! Oh! Oh, I didn't realize that's what this was. Oh. Okay. Well, there's some more information. We now know that the little base on here teleports to... So, where does this teleport to? We went in here, in this room. Yeah. Where does this one go? I'll wait. Doesn't go you. Oh my god, it does. Oh, that's how you get here? Really? That's crazy. Black hole forge left 30 meters. Wait, is that the thing where it says, yeah, arrival time, arrived one, like, mere tiny fraction of a moment before we departed. crazy. So I would need to, ideally, precaution in the boarding area where the black hole forge is in operation. I would need to go to the thing. Oh wait, gravity is fluctuating. Go here, go to the Hanging City, activate the black hole forge, then go to Ash Twin and come here? It looks like this thing is open for quite a while, so it's probably not super hard to do. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, these are the tunnels that got broken off, requiring us to now use that. Exit to surface. And, okay, so that's the way down. I know exactly where that goes. However, I think it would be pretty bad if we went up that way. So, I'm gonna go back to the portal. So we've got 2 different portals. Right, and then, yeah, here's the other one. Okay. And, yeah, now this place is lost, like, all its sand. There it goes. Meaning, we can now access this tower! Woohoo! This just takes me to the top. Okay, well. Okay. What do I need to do to exit? This takes me up here. So then what's the point? Is there somewhere else I can access? I can, like, make the rounds on the interior of the planet really quickly. But I don't really know what this does for me. Go into the sun. Ow. No. Go into the sun. Wait, can I get, like, stuck in the gravity of the other planet? Wait, did I? I actually did. Cutting user suits oxygen in an ill-advised manner. Ah, but I didn't die to the supernova. I got an achievement instead. Okay. Let's do one more cycle. And then we'll be done for the day. This time, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Figure it out now. I'm going to fully explore the Sunless City. That's what's happening. That's the game plan. Sunless City. That's it. What is that? Oh, is that the space station? The white hole? Activate autopilot. It's fine. Instead of actually landing on the Ash Twin, which is crazy, it's completely covered at the start. That's nuts. Okay. Unbuckle. Do this. Ash hole. Repair. And then we take out our scope. Distress beacon. Where's the... Yep. Let's go. It's right over here. We gotta go in. Go in here. Down here. Into the caves. There's it's pretty sure inspections ahead closely. I feel like there's a shortcut somewhere. Who knows? I mean, we can just... I know. Go here. Behind the falling sand. Anything down there? Not that I can really tell. Open the door. Let's turn on the lights. High Shrine District, High Energy Lab Trailhead, Stepping Stone District, Anger, Fish, Overlook. Alright. So obviously, gotta start from the bottom. High Energy Lab. Start from the bottom. Let's do a quick job of making our way up. Follow the... Oh, I thought that was like... Okay. So I can't go that way. Aha! Stepping stone cave. Okay. Well then how in the world I get already filling up. Alright, I'm gonna have to gather some more information to figure out how to get there. It says the sand can go back, but how can I get it to do that? Meaning the fossil fish cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave and then up into the fossil fish cave. Try to get the fossil fish through Stepping Stone Cave. You can find the entrance exit. I'm going to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to angler overfish and throw a light to his mouth, I'll show you the way. So I believe I know. Who cares? Felix is still tallest. Okay. Good note. Let's go do that. Any info in here? Oh. Okay, cool. Multiple entrances. Love that. So we want to go up. Could exit here for now. Oh, we keep going. Keep going up to this anglerfish. Fish fossil overlook. So perfect. Now that the light is in his mouth, we can go to Stepping Stone Cave. Ah, I can see why it is titled that. Some lore. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change, the anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The little anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the bind fish and gives a little fish. Okay. So not sure what the point of that was. We need to get back. Quickly! Is this the right way? I don't know if I'm going the right way. Oh. Trees. There's trees! Breathe! Okay, we're good. I'd like some fuel though. Okay, so we did that. This is all filling up with sand now. How am I supposed to get... Hello. Oh, right. This is the shrine, right? Shrine to the eye. believe so. Yeah, okay. And it looks like we've done just about everything. Bit disappointing. It was more. Wow. Wait a minute. One of those holes, I believe the one in the back right? Leads to some lore? This one. Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station is in such a low stellar orbit. We've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. That would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pod, but she said she knew. It's purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Pi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. Well, if this is the state that we're at right now, great. Tell you what we're gonna do. Okay, that's awesome. Love that. Take me up. Let's leave. Let's go. Let's leave. Let's get out of here and go to the Black Hole Forge. Let's try doing that. I would like to know some exhilarating information. I guess ideally you're supposed to get there from, yeah, I understand. Right, because the gravity cannon's here. Using oxygen as propellant. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh. Okay. Yeah. This is all sealed in. Ships on the other side of the planet. Let's see. Can we get to it in time? Or are we cooked? Oh, it's like I'm in the canyon too. I don't even know if I can reach it. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking like a bit of cookage to me. Okay. Bleh. Alright. Well, that was just about the run anyways. Unfortunate that we couldn't get more it's like we did learn some lore, but it seemed relatively, like, not super impactful. What is the anglerfish and the kids playing there have to do with anything? Who knows? Well, I think we will try to figure that out soon in the future. But for now, that's going to be the end of the Outer Wilds stream. We did make a lot more progress. We went to some new planets. We explored the twins, found out what was happening with the interloper. But we still haven't been to the super evil planet yet. I don't know what's up with Dark Bramble. It seems like it has a mind of its own. But it's been a great stream. Can't wait to play more Outer Wilds. Can't wait to see how the story progresses and learn more about the ancient people. Thank you guys for stopping by and for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to hit all those YouTube, Twitch buttons. Whatever you're watching on, you guys know the drill. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to keep these Outer Wild Tuesday streams a pretty consistent thing. If that, at least. I'll try whenever I can. I do really like playing this game. Maybe I might even play it more frequently than that. But it's been a lot of fun. I can't wait to play more of it. I can't wait to stream it to you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great whenever you are, wherever you are. I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.